Hey, what's going on, everyone? Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a great week so far. We got 7 matchups on this NBA slate for Thursday. Before I get started, go ahead and like and subscribe. Support the channel. Almost at 3,400 subs. So, it's been super awesome. And we're going to get right into these Thursday matchups. First matchup, Philadelphia 76ers versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Philly 32-15. 26-18-3 against the spread. Cleveland 17-30, 19-28 against the spread. Philly opening up as 9-point favorites with the over/under at 214. Last 10 games for Philly, 7-3 in their last 10. Cleveland 3-7 in their last 10. Philly, 9-3-1 against the spread in their last 13 games. Although they are just 4-10 against the spread in their last 14 games against Cleveland, 7-13 in their last 20 against Cleveland. Cleveland just 1-4 in their last 5, 3-9 in their last 12. I mean, it's a very bad Cleveland Cavaliers team. I mean, last game they only put up 75 points. I like Philly -9 here. I'm going to take the under 214. I think Vegas wants us to take the under here. This Cleveland team just isn't really getting to 100 points. So give me the better team in Philly. And Philly -9 and then the under 214. Next matchup, we have the Washington Wizards versus the Detroit Pistons. Wizards 17-29, 23-23 against the spread. Detroit 13-33, 24-19-3 against the spread. Wizards opening up as 2.5-point favorites with the over/under at 224.5. Last 10 games for Washington, 3-7 in their last 10. Detroit 3-7 in their last 10 as well. These two teams did play on March 27th, with Washington picking up a 106-92 win. I do see Bradley Beal is questionable for Thursday, so be sure to check his status. This is a super easy one for me. Like Detroit -2.5 here. Such a small spread. They kind of dominated them in the last matchup. Nothing's really intriguing me to want to even go Detroit here. Give me the Wizards -2.5. With or without Beal, I still like them 2.5. And I'm going to take the over 224.5. Next matchup, we have the Charlotte Hornets versus the Brooklyn Nets. Charlotte 24-22, 26-19-1 against the spread. Brooklyn 32-15, 23-24 against the spread. Brooklyn opening up as 8.5-point favorites with the over/under at 233.5. Last 10 games for the Hornets, 6-4 in their last 10. Brooklyn 8-2 in their last 10. Charlotte 4-1 in their last 5. Playing really good in this last little stretch right here. Brooklyn, 4-1. Their only loss coming to a good Utah team. Kind of a high spread, number here, but Brooklyn's just got too good of a roster, too good of a team. We'll see when Aldridge starts playing or not. I have no idea when that is, but I love Brooklyn -8.5 here, and I like the over 233.5. It's hard to fade Brooklyn here. Brooklyn just too good of a team. Next matchup, we have the Golden State Warriors versus the Miami Heat. Golden State 23-24, 22-25 against the spread. Miami 23-24, 19-27-1 against the spread. Miami opening up as favorites at -2.5 with the over/under at 220. Last 10 games for Golden State, 4-6 in their last 10. Miami 4-6 in their last 10 as well. Miami, 1-6 in their last 7. Horrible 7-game stretch for Miami here. Picking up their last win in their last game against New York. Golden State not much better, win over Chicago in their last game, but 4 losses in a row to pretty mediocre teams. Not intrigued by this matchup at all, but if I had to lean one way, I do like Golden State +2.5. Miami riding that huge losing streak. besides the last game, but, not playing very good right now. Maybe they turn it around, and with only 2.5 point spread, they sure could, but, until they prove it, I like Golden State plus the points. I'm going to take the over 220 as well. Next matchup, we have the Orlando Magic versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Orlando 16-31, 24-22-1 against the spread. Pelicans 21-25, 22-24 against the spread. Pelicans opening up as 10.5 point favorites with the over-under at 223.5. Last 10 games for Orlando, 3-7 in their last 10. Pelicans 6-4 in their last 10. Keeping this one super short and simple. This Orlando Magic team probably might have the worst team I've ever seen assembled, getting rid of all of their players. Pelicans minus 10.5 with confidence. I like the under 223.5 as well. Next matchup, we have the Atlanta Hawks versus the San Antonio Spurs. Atlanta 23-24, 23-23-1 against the spread. The Spurs 23-21, 24-20 against the spread. Spurs opening up as 2.5 point favorites with the over-under at 219.5. Last 10 games for Atlanta, 6-4 in their last 10. San Antonio 4-6 in their last 10. Atlanta. I think Atlanta's been fun to watch this season. Been covering the spread a lot, and given the points here, I think it's kind of just a great spot for Atlanta. Not really sold on the Spurs. I like Atlanta plus 2.5 here. I think Atlanta outright wins it, honestly. But I like Atlanta in this matchup, and I also like the over 219.5. Next matchup, we had the Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Denver 29-18, 23-24 against the spread. The Clippers 32-17, 28-21 against the spread. Clippers opening up as 3.5 point favorites with the over-under at 228.5. Last 10 games for Denver, 7-3 in their last 10. Clippers 7-3 in their last 10 as well. Denver 4-1 against the spread in their last 5. 7-1 on the road right now, so playing really good on the road. Clippers 6-1 against the spread in their last 7. 6-1 at home right now against the spread and straight up. Tough matchup, probably the toughest matchup on this slate here. I'm gonna take the points with Denver plus 3.5. Should be an exciting, fun game. Taking the free points with Denver plus 3.5, and I'm gonna take the over 228.5. And that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully you guys do good with all of your picks on Thursday. Be sure to check out my NBA parlay video posted right after this. The link will be at the end of the video. And good luck with your picks, and I will see you guys on Friday. Have a good one.